Welcome to the French Made Easy podcast, where I give you all the basics you need to speak French clearly and confidently. I'm your host, Mathilde, and I'm a French teacher, mompreneur, and bread and cheese lover. Join me as I dive into all things French for beginners and deliver to you bite-sized, easy-to-follow lessons every Tuesday. Let's get started. On commence. Hello everyone, bonjour à tous. Welcome back to the French Made Easy podcast. This is episode number 131, numéro 131. Today's episode is part of our Common Mistakes in French series, where I highlight common beginner mistakes in French so you can simply avoid making them. And in this lesson, I'll teach you how to say I miss you in French. Now, it seems pretty straightforward at first glance to say I miss you, but I'll explain in a minute why this expression is often quite complicated for beginners, and I'll also share a mistake that I often hear. Now, as always, for everyone that is new to the podcast, welcome. Make sure you have downloaded your lessons cheat sheet so you can follow along as you listen to this episode. You'll find the download link in the episode notes on your podcast platform, and there are no exercises for this particular episode. All right, so let's dive in. When you want to say I miss you in French, you say tu me manques. Tu me manques. Now, that's the short answer. I miss you. Tu me manques. If you are just starting out, maybe simply try to remember that expression by heart, just so you don't get too confused. I miss you is tu me manques. Now, if you are not quite starting out, and if you want to go a little bit deeper because you're thinking, something doesn't quite make sense here, isn't this sentence backwards? Tu means you, not I, something's off. All right, so let's break down the expression tu me manques. I miss you. Tu me manques. Tu is the subject pronoun, and we've talked about subject pronouns in episode number 14, and that means you. Tu means you. Me is the indirect object pronoun. And if you are in my French Grammar Made Easy course, you've heard about indirect object pronouns. And if you're not in my French Grammar Made Easy course, what are you waiting for? Come and join us. I'll put the link in the episode notes. Now, as I was saying, me is the indirect object pronoun in the sentence, and it has a few different meaning possible, but to keep things simple in that particular context, it means by me, by me. So it is showing who is feeling the emotion of missing someone. And finally, we have manque. Manque is the conjugated form of the verb manquer, to miss, manquer, to miss in the present tense. So if we put all of that together, tu me manques, and we do a word-for-word translation, we have you are missed by me. Tu me manques, you are missed by me. That's the literal word-for-word translation. You are missed by me. Now, that doesn't sound very natural to say that in English. So, of course, the actual translation is I miss you. So, when you want to translate I miss you in French, you have to think of it as saying you are missed by me. So really, it is the other way around from English, right? But that's just how we do it in French. For that particular expression, the subject of the verb manquer, the subject is the person who is missed, tu, you. And that's not I. That's not the person who is missing the other, if that makes sense. So the common mistake to avoid here is to say je te manque. Why? Because if you say je te manque, then that's the opposite of what we are aiming for. And that means you miss me and not I miss you. Because the subject of the verb manquer is the person who is missed. So I hope that's clear. So je te manque means you miss me and not I miss you. And that's a mistake I hear quite a lot. So if this episode was a little bit confusing for you, don't panic. It's okay. Just learn by heart. Just learn that little expression by heart. For now, I miss you in French is tu me manques. All right, so that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. I will chat with you next week. À bientôt. Bye. Hey, it's me again. Before you go, I just wanted to let you know that if you are struggling with French pronunciation, I am excited to announce my new and free beginner's audio guide. It's called 5-Step Roadmap to Effortless French Pronunciation. It's really designed to simplify your French pronunciation journey and to make it less overwhelming for you. So if you are a beginner starting or restarting to learn French and you want to improve your French pronunciation, then this audio guide is perfect for you. And obviously, you'll also get a transcript with the audio guide so you can follow along while you listen. So click the link inside your podcast notes to access your audio guide. It is free. À bientôt. Bye.